so we are going to bowl.
कितना टोटल आप देख रहे हो अमरात रॉयल्स को कंटेन करने के लिए?
I think below 100 will be a good total if it is 70 or 80 runs. So inshallah chase में easy होगा.
कल मुराज ने तो बहुत ज़बरदस्त बैटिंग की. आज कोई चेंज है टीम में?
जी 2 चेंजेस है, तपन और शज़फ इन और परम एंड प्रदीप आउट.
चलो गुड लक मेहरान फॉर टुडे. प्रतीक द विनिंग कैप्टन, क्या इरादे हैं आज?
हम लोग तो बैटिंग कर रहे तो हम लोग वैसे भी टॉस जीत के बैटिंग करने वाले थे. हम लोग थ्रू आउट बैटिंग ही कर रहे तो हमारे लिए वही अच्छा है.
अगर मैं आपकी जगह होता मैं आई ऑलवेज चूज टू बैट फर्स्ट. तो क्या इरादा है? हाउ मच टोटल यू फील दैट? आप कितना टोटल चाहते हो कि ये चेस कर सके?
120 इज़ अ गुड टोटल.
कोई चेंज है टीम में?
3 चेंज है. शकील और मोहित और जिक्रिया की जगह पे अजमत, शरफुद्दीन और शाहरुख करे.
गुड लक.
यस, थैंक यू.
So news from the toss is that Khuwair Warriors won the toss and they have elected to bowl first.
Right, so let's look at the playing 11 of both the teams. Amerat Royals taking on Khuwair Warriors. For Amerat Royals, Pratik Athavle, Vinayak Shukla, Hasnain ul Wahab, Jiten Kumar Ramanandi, Gagan Sodhi, Rafiullah the all-rounder, Shahrukh Khan, Hasnain Ali, Faisal Shah, Sharafuddin Muhammad and Azmat Khan. And for Khuwair Warriors, it's Mehran Khan, Jahanzeb Ali, Sajjad Khan, Sachindu Madhuwanta, Shazaf Ali, Muhammad Muzahir, Yamin Habib, Sohail Ahmed, Abdullah Adil, Rashad Al-Balushi and Tapan Viz. That's the playing 11 for the two teams. Now let's quickly head down to live action as both the teams are rather in the middle. The two openers for Amerat Royals is Pratik Athavle and with him is Vinayak Shukla. Interesting pair. Both these batters are very good at the top, Mudassir.
Oh, absolutely. They're doing a wonderful job, top of the order with the bat for their team. Runs in Mehran, it's Pratik on strike. Straight away off the mark. Not a control shot, but with that single, Pratik and Amerat Royals off the mark as expected. The captain of Khuwair Warriors winning the toss and opting to bowl first. But for Pratik Athavle, as we all know him, he loves to attack. Even though he was asked to post a total, he was a happy man. Alongside him is Vinayak Shukla. Cut hard over the point fielder, no chance. Ball racing towards the fence. The first boundary for Vinayak Shukla. The first boundary for Amerat Royals. Slight width offered. And the strong race goes over the point. An attacking batter, a good start has been provided by Vinayak Shukla. They have been in very good positions throughout this tournament and sitting pretty well at the top of the table, where Khuwair Warriors playing for their pride, looking for their first win in this tournament. Coming into the right-hand batter. Talking about the top order batting lineup, one of the dangerous batting lineups we have seen throughout this tournament, the likes of Pratik Athavle, Vinayak Shukla, Rafiullah, a new entry into the side, Gagan Sodhi, Jiten Kumar Ramanandi. Plenty of firepower in their batting lineup.
White ball.
Slight error, a good job done by the wicketkeeper Jahanzeb. Leading from the front is Pratik Athavle. A brilliant tournament he's having with the bat as well as a captain, doing a pretty good job, leading the troop quite well.
White ball.
So one toward that leg side and the other way outside the off stump Back-to-back wides. Quite interesting changes have been made by Khuwair Warriors. No Parmeshwaran, the left-arm orthodox senior bowler, who is known for bowling with the new ball, especially in the power play. And in his absence is Captain Mehran Khan, bowling the first over, going for some runs. Deep extra cover and deep square leg. Two fielder station outside 30-yard circle. Using the feet, coming down the track, nowhere near the ball. Good comeback, bowling at the right channel.
Yes, after bowling those two extras, I think that's a much better delivery from Mehran Khan, the captain, deciding to bowl with the new ball. And interesting field, a square leg and a cover sweeper in place. As usual, we've seen a decent number of friends and family coming in to support. That's a great shot. Leaned into that drive and uppishly played. Very stylish, very elegant. Pratik Athavale gets his first boundary.
One of the technically sound batters here in Oman domestic circuit. Slightly fuller, width offered. Not trying to hit hard. Using those risks, goes over deep extra cover. One bounce, 4 runs. So 12 runs. Still one more legal delivery to go in this over.
Mistimed hit will be a single. And a good start for Amerat Royals as expected. They score 13 runs in the first over without any wicket.
Yeah, batters. Bola janda mark. Thank you.
Right arm over. Covering.
So officials from Oman Cricket right in the center, just standing and discussing intensely, is Rahul Ashar, the umpire who's also a part of the ICC elite panel's list of umpires. 26 matches in this edition of D10. Muzahir comes into bowl. And a good start from Muzahir. Some movement in the air. And good glove work by Jahan Zeb behind the stumps.
A veteran wicket keeper for Khuwair Warriors, Jahan Zeb. Good to see the likes of Muzahir performing really well, though he has been a bit expensive in this tournament, having good outing with the bat. But now it's time to get few wickets for his team. Change in the field, deep square leg comes in and extra cover goes towards the boundary rope. So third man and deep extra cover, two fielders stationed outside the 30-yard circle for Pratik Athavale. Width offered and there was an opportunity put down by Madhuvanta. Not hit hard. A poor timing and a poor effort coming from the fielder.
Well, you expect better from the fielders, especially someone who's standing at covers. Madhuvanta should have taken that a jump, but doesn't hold on to it while he lands. So a chance gone down, and Pratik Athavale will find himself to be very lucky to be still out there in the middle.
Right arm
On
over.
the other hand, Vinayak Shukla has a boundary to his name. Just played 2 deliveries so far. He'll be facing Muzahir for the very first time in this game. And some movement in the air. That's a good delivery. Bowling in that channel outside off. And that is why he's got a good field set up. Covers and a deep third on the boundary ropes.
Good to see the youngster exploiting the conditions quite well windy conditions and as a fast bowler, bowler the right channel, there's the amount of movement in the air. Bowling with the seam. Yet again, these two are looking good, Vinayak and Prateek. No chance for the third man fielder. He's very strong towards the backward deep point region. Slight width offered, and in no time cut hard by Vinayak Shukla.
And that was way too wide. And easy pickings for Vinayak. There is a fielder there, but he was just a spectator, as that was placed beautifully by Vinayak Shukla. Over point for 4 runs.
Trying out too many things, dancing down the track. And luckily, it was away from his wood. A good comeback by Muzahir. Keeping it simple, though he has considered boundaries. Still a decent over. 3 dot deliveries so far in this over.
Yes, now that last ball becomes even more crucial for Muzahir. What is he thinking now? He's not done any changes to his field, so he'll be looking to bowl outside off stump. Should finish well. Plan this delivery. Way ahead. Good delivery.
Over.
Dot ball and a brilliant over from Muzahir. Just 5 runs off it. After 2, it's 18 for no loss.
चलो जल्दी करेंगे चलो कैच वाला का कैच वाला कैच फाइलिंग चलता बस चलता जल्दी जी पॉइंट जी करेंगे ताकि कुछ गड़बड़ ले जाए आपको पोजीशन ये के यार सुना गड़बड़ के मैं तो चलते ना दे फसल लड़ा दी क्विक पप्पल जाने से उतरे दे रेडी फ्री रमड़ा टूर खले गड़बड़ ठीक है सब बहुत
Previous over from Muzahir going for just 5 runs, 18 on board. 10 wickets in hand at the end of over number 2. Prateek on 7 and Vinayak on 9. Talk about batting lines of the team. See one of the most formidable and well-balanced side of Amerat Royals. 2 technically sound batters, top of the order. Then the likes of Hasnainul Wahab, who is known for his hard hitting, followed by Gagan Sodhi, Rafiullah, Shakil Ahmed. How can we forget Jiten Kumar Ramanandi? Keeping that in mind, a good start, 9 runs per over at this stage for Amerat Royals. A big swing and it's a shorter boundary. First maximums of this game. Prateek Atavale getting better of Abdullah.
Yes, that short ball not working against Prateek. He's very quick to read that. And quick hands as well. Remember, he's played top quality cricket, and that is a sign of a batsman who is very confident. Played for Oman as the opener in place of Jatinder Singh at the ICC qualifiers in Nepal. Goes for it again, gets it right again, and will be a 6 again. Back-to-back 6s, 12 runs in 2 deliveries. Abdullah is not bowling the right length.
So back-to-back maximums. Back of length and pulled nicely. I'm sure we can see the shades of KL Rahul in him. A very strong lad. Those strong forearms and wrists comes into play. Consecutive success. It again, captain leading from the front. Bit fuller, driven nicely. running hard for the first one, no chance of the second. Good work done by Amin Habib.
Will be a bit disappointed, Pratik Atavale, with that shot. Was expecting that full delivery. Let's quickly look at the points table. Mudassir, you've been observing it closely. Take us through it.
The final day of the league games, and Azeb 11 Dasa Titan Bausha Busters. They'll be fighting for that 5th number. Bausha Busters are done with the league games. Coming into the right hand batter. It's a good comeback after going for a couple of maximums. 2 singles. The final day, and Bausha Busters, they have lost to Kurram Thunders by big margin. That is hurting their net run rate, and there is a good chance for Azaiba 11 as well as Darset Titans, and they'll be up against each other. That will be the final game of the night and of this league stage. Going for some runs in this over, Abdullah. Change of pace, nicely done. A good comeback, especially keeping in mind it's a shorter boundary toward the leg side of these two right-hand batters, keeping it away from Pratik Atavale as well as Vinayak Shukla. The problem for Khuwair Warriors, they are unable to break the partnership here.
Was it a slower delivery? Shy at the stumps at the striker's end. Will be a single. That'll be the over. 3 overs gone. Amerat Royals going strong. 34 for no loss.
Captain, minus 2 minutes. Minus 2 minutes. Speed up. Thank you. Minus 2.
Talking about the batting lineup, the likes of Hassan al-Wahab, Jiten Kumar Ramanandi, Gagan Sodhi, Rafiullah, they're all in good form. They rested Shakil Ahmed, got in Shah Rukh. There are a couple of changes they made, in fact 3 changes. Faisal and Sharafuddin also getting a chance. Just a couple of extras. And in comes a new addition for Khuwair Warriors, Madhuvanta. And a very good tournament, a good all-rounder to have in your side. A leg break bowler to Vinayak Shukla.
Oh, that's played in the gap. That's a very good shot between the two fielders. Threading a needle. Vinayak Shukla on that occasion. And gets well-deserved 4 runs for himself and for Royals.
He's very strong on the back foot, especially behind the square. No chance for Mehran and Rashad. So finding the gap, dealing in boundaries, a smooth sailing for Vinayak Shukla and Amerat Royals. Trying to match the feet of his captain Pratik Atavale, who is batting on 21.
Yes!
What a comeback, what a comeback. Got greedy, the back of length delivery, wanted to pull, ball just keeping low. The mystery spinner strikes for the first time in this game.
That was a good delivery, much better than the first one. Right length, right speed, getting some turn, quick in the air. Madhuvanta has bowled a very good delivery to send Vinayak Shukla packing. 15 of 10 for him. Amerat Royals lose their first. It's 38 for 1.
Come on. Okay. No.
Last wicket going down. The two of Vinayak Shukla. And good to see Shah Rukh getting a game, and straight away management trusting him and sending him top of the order. One down is the Shah Rukh, the left-hander. A good thought process, I would say, from the management of Amerat Royals, keeping in mind shorter boundary, left hand, right hand combination can do wonders for your team. Straight away off the mark. This is the first game.
Well bowled, well bowled. Nice bowling, nice bowling.
He's getting a chance for Amerat Royals, and we're talking about some new entries. One of them is Madhuvanta for Khuwair Warriors. He batted brilliantly, safe hands, but unfortunately
good
got the
check.
chance of Vinayak Shukla in the first over. Also getting a few wickets in his kitty.
Yo.
This time quicker in the air and well managed by Pratik Atavale. Not trying to hit hard. He has been very patient whenever the bowler is coming from this comb box, and keeping in mind he doesn't have that much of advantage toward the leg side. It's almost 60-65 meter boundary. A good over, going for a boundary, then a wicket, then couple of singles, keeping it simple and tight.
Cut away, misfield. They will
come on.
get two. They
Come
are
on,
looking
3-1,
for the
go
third
there.
as well. No, says Shahrukh, and they keep it to 2. I like the way he bowls,
Well done,
the
Bacha,
way
well
he
done, well
starts, a lot of intent, and very aggressive in his approach. As a bowler, I would want somebody like him in the team. There you go. See how he's so focused and has a very unique run-up. Oh, very close to the off stump. Another excellent delivery. And what an over this is. Yes, he was hit for a 4 on the first ball, but a great comeback in this over from Madhuvanta. 4 overs bowled, 43 for 1.
Bowling change, 0-2, Amin. Yeah. You go there and Tapan stand back. You go there. Tapan bhai, आप पीछे उधर चल जाए. Leg. Sir. Leg. That's your leg, yeah. Okay. One change. Let him over.
A spinner getting a wicket in the previous over. Madhuvanta getting better of Vinayak Shukla. 43 for the loss of 1 after 4 overs. Amin Habib. It's Newman, Shahrukh on strike. Onto the pads. Smart thinking. Straight away taking that single and giving the strike to Pratik Atavale. Now he has that advantage to go and get you some quick runs toward that leg side.
And also the fact that Pratik is playing really well, 22 of 11, so he wants him to feed the strike, and that's not a bad option at all. Amin Habib. Swing and a miss. Just a variation from Amin. Amerat Royals at more than 10 and over, which is a decent score, decent run rate. With wickets in hand, they can target more in the last few overs. One more run added to the total.
Having very good tournament, just losing a single game, that too against the Gobra Giants. In fact, it was against Azaiba 11. Azaiba restricted them to 92 and they went on to chase down the target. The last over, thanks to Ghazafar Iqbal, a good knock of 38. Hit hard onto the back foot. So having a very decent tournament. Pratik Atavale and his men. 7 times in a row. They batted first. They posted few good totals on the board. The only time they went down was against Azeb 11. Big swing, stand and deliver. No chance for the long on fielder. So targeting that shorter boundary. Looking good and dangerous is the captain cool, Pratik Atavale.
Well, this was a slower delivery and that was played really well. Full swing of the bat, gets it from the middle. Very graceful when he plays that shot. Edged and beats the keeper. Will go all the way for 4 as well. Lucky escape for Pratik. A boundary to end the 5th. Amerat Royals 56 for 1.
Hello boys, quick change, same building, Sachindu, same building. Left here, left here.
So 5 overs done for the Amerat Royals, 56 for 1.
That board.
As Madhuvanta continues, it's me, Amin Wagle, as well as joining me is Pranav Mehta. And the Amerat Royals have got on to a good start here, 56 for 1. And once again, they seem to be in the hunt for that 100-run mark.
Haven't they been so good in this tournament? Struggling to read. Madhuvanta has been many a batsman. At the moment it is Shahrukh, the young leg spinner from Sri Lanka, is making things difficult here at the Oman Cricket Academy.
Loud shout by Jahanzeb, and the umpire raises his finger. It's been a slower and spin bowler's paradise out here on match day number 7. As Shahrukh, after that excruciating innings, makes his way back.
Oh, that's a good catch by Jahanzeb. It did keep low, and he was in a good position to get that. It's Shahrukh who's going to be walking back for 5 of 8 deliveries. Amerat Royals 56 for 1.
Umpire check leg stump.
Covering.
Mid stump.
Covering.
Thank you.
Right arm over.
Okay.
Man in form, Hasnainul Wahab out there in the centre. Good to see some good bowling by Madhuvanta. Definitely exploiting conditions. Plays it towards the onside. What's important here is Pratik Atavale is still out there. He's also been the man in form for the Amerat Royals, often allowing them to get to a good start.
So it's the opportunity for Shah Rukh Khan that's gone begging. The man generally at number 3 is going to be walking in at number 4 and getting off the mark with a single. Pratik on song, 33 of 15.
This time drills it towards the covers region, thumps it, and he's going to get a nice decent boundary for that effort.
He's certainly not one of the strongest players in the middle, but look at the power he generates. No chance whatsoever for the sweeper. What a player is Pratik Athable. Wonderful timer of the ball.
Nice exaggerated run up from Madhuvanta. Some success. They'll call for two. And they will get two. So good running between the wickets by Pratik Athable, and Hassanul Wahab will bring an end to the 6th over as the Amerat Royals are now 63 for the loss of 2 wickets. Nice pictures here of the Oman Cricket Academy against the night sky. It's a very chilly evening. Lows of nearly 17 to 19 degrees Celsius. Especially as we move on towards the latter part of the evening. Hope you've got your sweaters out.
It's a wonderful Monday evening. And people are here after a break and certainly enjoying this encounter. That's well struck. Behind square. Will go all the way. So 4 valuable runs to Hasnain. He's looked good in this tournament and he's looking to look good as well.
Yeah, he was hurried on to play that shot. Plays it towards the onside. And from that delivery, you certainly come to know that that was tried to bang it in short, but then the bounce has just kept a little bit low or lesser than expected. However, Hasnain negotiates that well. So good runs here. Once again, now this time he's gone for a big shot. And onto the roof of the maintenance building. So runs are coming thick and fast for the Amerat Royals. Maximum runs. Hasnain Ul Wahab seems to be getting into attack.
Oh yes, it was with the wind, but it still had to be put away. And when you have that kind of muscles behind your shot, all you had to do is guide the ball well.
Decent. That was a shot and a half from Hasnain Ul Wahab. And now all of a sudden, Amerat Royals, once again, they find themselves in that familiar situation where they have a healthy scoring rate and they more often than not reach that 100-run mark very easily. This time, it's towards the onside once again, towards the academy building. That's a towering 6 by Hasnain. Doesn't get better than this, and Sohail will certainly need to do something out here.
Certainly this was predetermined. Pitched up and a slog sweep towards the cow corner. What a shot is that from Sohail. Stand and deliver at the moment. He's enjoying the pace of Sohail. This is tough times for Khuwair.
Once again towards the onside. This time he's pulled it. New balls, please. Because Hasnain is damaging all the ones that they're playing with right now.
He's reading Sohail like a book at the moment. That was a slower one. And he was in position even before Sohail delivered the ball. 22 of the over already with 2 balls to go. This is just the 7th over.
Turning out to be an expensive over for Sohail. Once again, this time he could hole out, but however, it still clears that fence. So an onslaught here of sorts by Hasnain Ul Wahab kind of reminds you of his form at the beginning of this tournament where he was playing gem of an innings in every match he came out to bat in.
That's poor bowling from Sohail. It's with the wind, and the form of Hasnain is always going to be striking that clean. He needs to go wide of the off stump.
This time tries to bowl a little tad bit full, but a similar fate here for Sohail as he will get a boundary, and with that we come to the end of the 7th over. Nearly 32 runs were scored off that Sohail's over, and the Amerat Royals are 95 for the loss of 2 wickets at the end of 7. The Khuwair Warriors started off well, however, they could not keep up with the momentum of the scoring rate of the Amerat Royals. Mehran Khan 13 runs in that 1 over. Mohammad Muzahir was economical, just the 5 runs. Abdullah Adil 16. Only Madhuvante, Sachindu Madhuvanta stands out amongst the Khuwair Warrior bowlers, picked up 2 good wickets. And then, of course, the recent over of Suhail Ahmed went for 32, and he's not going to have a good night after that.
So as many as 6 bowlers used. Mohammad Muzahir is being brought back into the attack from the Oman tail end. Needs something really special from Mohammad Muzahir. He had a wonderful night a couple of days ago, but that was with the bat. He wasn't too bad with the ball as well. But tonight, with Amerat Royals on song, needs something really special to contain them.
Similar sort of approach by Pratik Atavale, trying to slog it and muscle it out of the park. But Mohammad Muzahir is a tricky customer to get away with, isn't he, Pranab?
For sure. Brings in the variations. This was a slower delivery. And what's he learned over the years is to target the stumps. Tries to pick up wickets, and that's what can contain runs. Look at that field. A square leg and fine leg inside the circle. Third man inside the circle. And the cover is inside the circle. So he is going to be targeting the stumps, or rather just outside the off stump.
This time tries to charge down the track. There is the fielder settling underneath it, and they will not miss this one. And Mohammad Muzahir is all pumped up. What a young talent he is, delivering for the Khuwair Warriors.
For sure. That's his natural stock delivery, the outswinger. And what he did best is stay away from the range. And that's the reason it is the all-prize wicket of Hasnain ul Wahab, who's going to be walking back for 33 of 8, courtesy of a good catch from Abdullah at sweeper cover. Amerat Royals 96 for 3, 7.2.
Covering middle. Thank you. Right arm over.
Come at the hour, come at the man. This one is Rafiullah. Seen him tonking sixes for fun all over the place, making sure that the Amerat Royals finish off to a high total every time he comes out to bat, more often than not. And this time he cuts it, and he cuts it well. Nearly takes the fielder along with him as well towards the boundary. However, just going to be a single.
That took some amount of stopping from Abdullah. He took a wonderful catch just a ball ago, but this one was travelling. It was from the bat of Rafiullah. What a striker is Rafiullah. With just 16 balls to go in this innings. Look at that, look at that. A bad bounce to add with the power. Abdullah has done well there to keep it down to 1. With 16 balls to go in this innings, if Rafiullah can cut loose with Pratik, this could be a mammoth total.
Talk about putting body on the line. He nearly had it on the boundary line, Abdullah. This time once again attacking the stump. It was a slower ball, but Pratik has picked that up, and he has picked it up well. What an excellent shot that is towards the onside. 6 runs for Pratik Atavale. And he too is hitting it hard now.
It's been a while since we have seen Pratik. He would have been feeling itchy. This was targeting the stumps, a slower delivery against the wind. But Pratik, the kind of timer he is, just getting past the ropes.
Once again tries the slower delivery. This time he will punt it down the ground. But this is excellent running between the wickets as well. The call was good. And Rafiullah responded well as well. So good going here for the Amerat Royals. They've already crossed that 100-run mark, 105 for the loss of 3 wickets at the moment. A shade under 8 overs. They're looking for another massive score here. 120, 130, and somewhere down the line, they'll feel that their top of the table billing is going to stay intact. What a jaffa of a delivery here from Mohammad Muzair. At the end of 8, the Amerat Royals are 105 for the loss of 3. Eight overs done, and the Amerat Royals 105 for the loss of 3 wickets. Looks like the captain should be handing over the ball to Amin Habib once again. Did go for 13 of odd runs, or I think it was 16 in the earlier over. And what conditions to play some good cricket here. It's nice, it's cool and cold rather. The winds are blowing and the wicket is conducive of spin. That possibly shows about the skill level and the attacking intent of the Amerat Royals, who've gotten off to such a flying start.
Let's not forget, Khuwair Warriors haven't been at their best in this tournament. They've been struggling all throughout. That's not the best of ways to start off an over, especially when it is the batting power play. You already have as many as 9 fielders inside the circle, just 2 outside. And then what you do is overstep. Margin, a game of margins here.
Yeah, that was a big one from Amin Habib. Certainly needs to get back, get the rhythm. It's a free hit. This time wide off the crease. Goes aerial, Pratik Atavale. That heavy outfield is not going to allow it to go for a boundary. However, that will give him 2 runs, and that means Pratik Atavale completes a milestone, 50 of just 22 deliveries.
What a knock is that from Pratik. 50 of 22. He's struck clean since the start and he's kept going. He was off strike for a while when it was the bats of his partner striking clean. But once he's got his strike back, he's continued his merry.
Once again, a wild swing and a miss. So far so good for Amin Habib in this batting power play. The penultimate over of the innings. Usually this is where the Amerat Royals go for a plenty. Make sure that they score the bulk load of runs. A surprise counter punch to the bowling team.
Also, what we have seen this evening is a little bit of movement for the pacers, which was something that was lacking in the previous part of this tournament. We saw Mohammad Muzair square Pratik Atavale in the previous over, and there is a little bit of movement for Ibn Habib as well.
Absolutely. It's been a good exhibition of power hitting from the Amerat Royals all throughout the tournament. At first it started off with some good opening technical batting shots by Pratik Atavale and Vinayak Shukla, and once you're done with them, in comes Hasnainul Wahab, who likes hitting the long balls. Make sure he connects well. He's a power hitter. Surprisingly, no Gagan Sodhi as of yet. This time, a big shot from Rafiullah. The ball is lost into the night sky. I think it's gone beyond the academy building as well. What a strike that was from Rafiullah.
Oh yes, with the wind. But I'll tell you what, with the kind of power Rafiullah created after that ball. That ball is not coming back anytime soon. Look how long it has gone. That's great work from the cameraman. Wonderful production crew here at the Oman Cricket Academy. Yes, this is the Oman D10, powered by Fancode.
Coming back to that point, it was Hasnain ul Wahab who, in the initial stages of the tournament, powered through innings, got a couple of man of the matches as well. And then we saw the era in the tournament of Jitin Kumar Ramanandi. And then when Jitin Kumar Ramanandi was not getting runs, it was always Rafiullah and then Hasnain Ali and Gagandeep Sodhi in the last match that the Amerat Royals played. Have a look at that. Huge, huge shot, nearly lost into the night sky. Looked like a star to me. Couldn't define new balls, please. Better than this.
Certainly, I mean, what matters is in a tournament like this where you're consistently going for 12, 13, 14 days towards the championship, you need a good bench strength. That's exactly what is available with Amerat Royals. He's continuing his power hitting capabilities. This was not struck from the middle of the bat, but still it went on for a maximum. That is the kind of power Rafiullah generates.
No look shot, blind shot, whatever you call it. At the end of the day, Rafiullah is just muscling the ball out of the ground. Have a look at that. Clears the front leg and makes sure that he hits the ball as hard as possible. Gives it a nice good whack. Once again, this time it's down the ground. Not the same result, but still effective. So finally, the batting power play is made into an effective over as the Amerat Royals end the 9th over on 126 for the loss of 3 wickets.
जल्दी जल्दी ओवर के पहले करना ओवर के बाद नहीं करना
I mean, how difficult it is being in the camp of Khuwair Warriors at the moment. They've had a tough tournament, something they would like to forget very soon. But the striking that they have undergone, consistently they've been over the 125 mark, and especially that knock from Aqib Ilyas would have certainly dented some careers.
Absolutely. Not too sure about denting careers, but yes, of course, it would have certainly brought down the team morale, and that's something very important, especially in a tournament like D10, D20. Strays away will be called a wide. Pratik Atavale has got 51 from 24. So yeah, definitely it's going to dent morals in the Khuwair Warriors side. They've not done well in the 50-over format as well in the league. They somehow just tried to scrape through relegation zone. Picked up and picked up well. Not going to be a maximum, but yes, that was a shot and a half from Pratik Atavale. 4 runs here.
If you can play shots like that, you're always going to be part of the highlights package. Stand and deliver. On the rise, over covers, probably one of the tougher shots in the book of cricket. But it is Pratik Atavale and his class which is executing it to perfection. What wonderful striking from Pratik Atavale.
Once again, this time it was tried to bowl it into the block hole, and Pratik Atavale dug it out. So single to captain Pratik Atavale. Boy, he's been in form all throughout this tournament. And now it's Rafiullah. 132 so far from 2 balls. How much more can the Amerat Royals collect?
If there's a batter batting at 200 strike rate, there's another batter who is 300 plus. Whom do you want to bowl to? In the block hole. They will be looking for the second. Will get it on the misfield. Shahzeb being the fielder at long on.
That's where you see the shoulders are down. They do know that they've got a mountain to climb. The Khuwair Warriors and the Amerat Royals. Ironically, Al Khuwair is on the other side of the mountain from the Amerat mountains that you see on your screens. Once again, now this is good bowling here by Abdullah. His first over he went for plenty, but now he's trying to make amends. These are good areas he's bowling, right in the block hole, full, making sure that the batters don't get underneath.
For sure, if you're keeping Rafiullah quiet in this phase of the innings, you're certainly doing well. He uses those long handles, the long levers, and the power behind the bat is immense.
Once again, picked up, a fielder coming underneath it. However, he'll spill the chance. The Khuwair Warriors have not been impressive in the field throughout the tournament, and the story continues tonight as well. What could have been curtains for Pratik Attavale and a dot ball for the Khuwair Warriors is just going to end up in a mediocre performance.
When things are not working in your way, they just don't. And you make a mess of almost everything. An early shuffle, and that struck straight into the boundary line. What a maximum is that to finish off. That is incredible hitting from Rafiullah.
It was a shot and a half, dug it out completely. Have a look at that. Nothing wrong about that ball there. But Rafiullah is trying to hit it from anywhere. The moment he's there out and the crease, sixes are just a normal feature. So that brings an end to the Amerat Royals innings. 142 for the loss of 3 wickets in their 10 overs is what they have achieved. The batting card looks rock solid. Pratik Attavale opened the innings with Vinayak Shukla. Both of them got to a good start. Pratik Attavale remained unbeaten on 57 in 27 deliveries at the end of the innings. Shahrukh went early. He didn't contribute much, but then it was Hasnain, 33 of 8 balls, especially that over in which he scored nearly 32 runs from just that one particular over. And towards the end, it was Rafiullah with those monstrous hits. The guy with the long levers.
In the bowling card, it wasn't too impressive for anyone except Sachin Madhuwanta. 2 wickets for him. The economy rate also effective. 1 wicket for Muzahir. He wasn't too bad as well. But everybody else leaking runs like it is just another Sunday. Although things not working for Khuwair Warriors throughout the tournament, but in impact, the last 2 matches have been incredibly bad. 142 mammoth runs on the board for the side which loves to bowl well in the second innings. Amerat Royals are well in control of the game. So right then, with that, we'll take a shot into the highlights. I beg your pardon. Shots on offer were always there from Pratik Attavale when he is opening this batting. Loves to play his shots. And when he connects, it is always too clean because he's a wonderful timer of the ball. But then came in Sachin Madhuwanta. He took a couple of boundaries to his name, but then what he did most important was pick up wickets at crucial times. 2 wickets to his name, and that's where Amerat Royals was thinking that they were going to be pulling the game behind and controlling Amerat Royals towards going from a mammoth total. But then it was the bat of Hasnain which took control, and then that one particular over where he got 32. And then it just was away from Khuwair Warriors. Muzahir Raza did the right thing, bowled the right lengths, created a few opportunities, and that's where he got that 1 wicket as well to his name. But everybody apart from that took a hit of the bowling. And then when it was Rafiullah partnering the captain, things were well in control, and they made a merry. They just kept striking consistently and finishing off in style of a no-look shot over the bowler's head for a maximum.
Right then, to end it and to summarize, it's the Khuwair Warriors now who have a mammoth total to get to. 143 in 10 overs is what they need at 14.3 runs per over, and it's never going to be easy. However, we'll head on to a short break, and on the other side of the break, we'll figure out whether the Khuwair Warriors succeed in this mission or not.
It's a chilly evening here in Muscat, Oman, and the things are not looking so good for Khuwair Warriors. But this team, they are one to watch in this tournament. Amerat Royals yet again batting beautifully, posting a mammoth total on board thanks to their captain cool Pratik Atavale. remain unbeaten on 57 of 27 deliveries. Everyone chipping in. Vinayak getting 15. Shahrukh getting a game, but unluckily managing just 5. Then came in Hasnain ul Wahab. His brilliant tournament with the bat continues. 8 deliveries, 33. And the man in form, the big hitter, Rafiullah, remained unbeaten on 27 of just 8 balls. 5 extras have been conceded. It's a mammoth total on board. And talking about the bowling, except Muzahir and Sachin Madhuvanta, every bowler went for plenty of runs. The likes of Sohail Ahmed 32 in his single over bowl. Madhuvanta getting couple of wickets, giving us just 15, and Muzahir 2 overs 15 and a wicket to his name. So 142 has been posted on the board. Now it's up to Khuwair Warriors. Can they go out and get 143? To know more about this game, joining me in the com box is none other than Sir Jamil. Welcome, sir. It's a mammoth total. They're playing for their pride, Khuwair Warriors.
Thank you. Mudassir, yes, absolutely, you are right. 142 is anyway, it is a very daunting task for the Warriors. They are not very good in their batting lineup throughout this tournament, except one occasion in the last match where Muzahir came up with some brilliant batting of 65 runs. But none other batsmen then come up to their expectations. So it will be a very, very stiff and difficult target for Warriors to chase. Hats off to Pratik Rawal. Once again played a captain's knock of 57, just 27 deliveries. And Hasnainullah once again showed his 8 deliveries, 33 runs. And makes a mockery of the bowlers of Khuwair Warriors.
Oh, absolutely. That is the reason they are top of the table. They batted well, they bowled well, they fielded well. One good unit. The right culture has been cultivated among these youngsters. The way they are performing under the leadership of Pratik Atavale. Now it's up to the bowlers to get few quick wickets, and Zaman Qureshi is getting ready, waiting for his signal. And play, says Zaman Qureshi. And it will be Shah Faisal to Janzeb, a slip in position. Coming into Janzeb, there is a man at deep fine leg. Throughout the day, we have seen even the likes of Khurram Thunders and Bausha Buster, when they were starting from Oman LNG, and it's a shorter boundary for the right-handers, it was long on and deep mid-wicket. But as of now, Shah Faisal bowling to 2 right-handers. Look at that confidence given by the captain. The first delivery, it was fine leg and third man at the ropes. Now slightly making adjustment, keeping in mind Mehran Khan is a very good puller of the ball. There is a long on. There is one more fielder added towards the leg side, but no one in the deep. So anything short, Mehran will pull you out of the park. Runs in Shah Faisal. Nicely done. Talk about the bowling lineup, especially keeping in mind the national team, because there's a big season coming ahead. There's a World Cup after World Cup. There are League 2 phase again starting up. So definitely there is a good opportunity for these fast bowlers to impress the management and the coach. And you never know, they can make into the national side.
Well, as far as the fast bowlers are concerned, currently national team has got couple of bowlers in the team, and at least 2 to 3 who are waiting to jump into the team. So, but of course, like this gentleman, Faisal is a very good bowler. He might be brought into the camp this time. You see, just bowling within the wickets. That's the area where the bowlers have to bowl.
Absolutely, and the likes of Kalimullah, Fayyaz and Bilal doing extremely good job. But at the end of the day, they are also human. They also need a rest here because it's a long season ahead. And someone, if you have on the bench like Shah Faisal, it's all you want. A good fast bowler, just waiting for his chance to do good, to perform well for the national team. Shah Faisal has been exceptional. This is what we were talking about. Shah Faisal, what a plan. Bowling couple of deliveries, back off length. Now all of a sudden a Fuller coming into the right hander. First wicket going down.
Beautifully bowled within the wickets, you know. It just shattered the stumps off a stump. He's a very immaculate length and line. Jahazem Ali out for 1 bowled. excellent stuff, Mudassir from Faisal. The first 3 deliveries within the wickets and finally got the result.
A hard-working and a smart-thinking fast bowler to have in your side. In the D20, he was very impressive, so he is in the shorter format as well, and the fitness looks good, especially keeping in mind it's not easy as a fast bowler, back-to-back games happening. Though it's a shorter format, but as a fast bowler, you need to put all your efforts in. Fielding unit has been terrific. The fitness levels are up to the par. And in comes Muzahir. He has been rightly promoted top of the order because of his brilliant 60-odd runs in the previous game against Bausha Busters. The youngster on strike, and what a delivery. Came in and welcomed with a brilliant block hole delivery, well managed by Muzahir.
The shorter format of the game definitely keep the players fit because of all credit goes to D10 powered by Fancode, provided this opportunity in Oman, a D20 and D10, and we have got lot of new faces because of introduction of D10, D20. Hats off to them.
Absolutely, and always broadcast games gives an opportunity for youngsters to perform well and just catch an eye of the selectors. And it's not over because after D10, just a couple of days break, then we have a 50-over format coming up, and that will also be broadcasted live. In the meantime, we'll have the conversation in the next over. 1 over done. Khuwair Warriors 3 for the loss of 1.
Next umpire.
Covering. Right arm over.
Quite a few exciting cricketers coming into this land of Oman for the bread and butter. It's Gagan Sodhi, a bit fuller and manages well to put it in the gap. No chance for the point and short third man. So the first boundary coming from the blade of Muzahir.
That was a OP delivery, but not very confidently played. Finally got 4 runs through the gully region. He has got the edge and passed on to the cover boundary for 4. Good start for him. He is among the runs in the last match. Hit maximum about 7 to 8 sixes to his 65 not out.
Special talent, Muzahir. Yes and no. Coming into the right-hand batter. It's not easy as a player, especially if you're coming from the different part of the world to the Gulf countries. You need to perform well as you need to keep sure that you take care of yourself. You are away from the family. So many things happening in your life, but still they're coming here and doing an excellent job. A brilliant shot. Terrific effort. Saving certain boundary. Rafiullah.
Yes, I think these fast bowlers, I have noticed, Mudassir, one thing, especially in the second session, the bowlers bowling within the wickets, getting extra pace off the wicket. That's making it difficult for batters to play. This time heaved it over the long off boundary for 4, Muzahir.
So dealing in boundaries is the youngster Muzahir. He has got some support in the ground. Family members coming in for Muzahir and change of pace, trying to keep it away. Just wait and dispatch over that mid-off fielder. 1 bounce, 2 bounce, 4 runs. So the second boundary. So the youngster taking the charge. He had a very good outing with the ball. Caught a wicket and gave away just 17 runs in his 2 overs. Very focused, determined to do well for his team. Brilliant hit. Waited on the back foot and dispatches over the deep extra cover. A maximum to end the over number 2.
Well, he waited for the ball to come. All the time in the world, nicely placed over the extra cover boundary. Brilliant shot from him. 2 boundaries and a 6, making him 15. And if he and Mehran start playing in the same way, things would be much better for Khuwair Warriors. Two overs gone. Muzahir is now in great touch at the moment, Mudassir, taking the cue from the last inning he has played against.
Especially the way he's batting, he's carrying from where he left against Bausha Busters. He even did not spare a single bowler, even the likes of Akib Ilyas. He smashed Akib out of the park a couple of times. It clearly shows he has the talent and not afraid to go aerial. Though his senior partner is at non-striker and he has taken the charge in the previous over. I think there's some there was some confusion because Muzahir was hitting so nicely, everyone got confused there. But good to see, they know there's one more delivery to go in the previous over. So some time it will take for the fielders to go back at their positions. Gagan Sodhi is coming back. He was a happy man because he was hit hard for a maximum. So he thought, okay, that's the end of my over. Let me go towards the rope and relax a bit. But one more delivery, 14 runs so far have been conceded.
Well, I think he has to do all the work. He has got experience to bowl this ball, legal delivery, not letting the batter to hit him. So let's see how he comes on this ball.
So long on, long off. Two fielders outside the 30-yard circle. Inside edge. Lucky runs. Chased by the fielder. Good work done by the fielder. But couple of runs have been added. So a good over coming in for Khuwair Warriors. A long, long chase for them. But you never know. 2 overs done. 19 for the loss of 1.
Too late.
These are the special friends and the family members of Muzahir. For every delivery they are cheering up him. Mehran, flick of the wrist. Easily done. Slight error and goes towards the fine leg. 4 runs.
Well, I think now Mehran, lot of runs due from him in this tournament. All through except one match he scored a couple of runs. Look at that, down the leg side. He just flick of the wrist. Got the ball, find the boundary of this fine leg. So he has to do something today for his team. This young Muzahir is showing him that if he likes to play the way Muzahir is playing, things could have been better for Khuwair Warriors.
Captain Mehran, he has been a very ordinary tournament with the bat, except the 38 unbeaten runs. Onto the back foot, yes and no. And a loud call from Muzahir sending Mehran. Mehran is furious, he's not at all happy. You need to be on your toes. There was a chance to take that quick single but denied by Muzahir.
Well, I think they should talk to each other so that there no unsuicidal issue will come to their team, especially the run out, which is a suicide for a batter. This time he hammered it over the mid-wicket boundary for a single.
Every time coming top of the order, and that extra responsibility to get those quick runs, not getting better of Mehran Khan. I think it should have been ideal for him to come at number 2 or number 3. And in the meantime, one more team who is looking good is Men in Yellow, Gubra Giants. They'll be up against Ruby Rangers. It's the next game coming up here in D10. Some drill sessions before the game for them. What a hit! Brilliant shot! Not afraid to take on Hasnain. Go straight over the bowlers. The two arms going up in the air of Zaman Qureshi, signaling it's a maximum, and you can see that support coming in from Muzahir.
Well, what a shot it is. Just slightly go down the leg side and right from the meat of the bat, it's over the between long off and long on. Mighty six from him. This boy looks to be in a commendable form right now after scoring that 65 against Busters.
He's young, but he's very strong, well built, and he's enjoying his outing in D10. Very good find for Khuwair Warriors. A brilliant fielder, a good bowler, and a terrific batter. And trusting him, sending him top of the order, and he is delivering the goods for his team. Muzahir moves to 23 of 9. A good comeback, block hole delivery. Runs are coming. It's just a matter of time. If they can find one or two big overs, then you never know. The likes of Mehran and Muzahir out there till the 8th or 9th over. You never know. 143 is in danger.
Well, I think all these efforts coming from Muzahir is of late. Most of the matches they have thrown away because of the batting. Absolutely is what needless run-outs, needless, reckless shots, and they throw themselves out of the tournament.
Pull nicely. But there is a fielder station. Excellent bowling. Back off lane delivery quickly coming into Mehran. So with that single, the third over going for 13 runs. The end of over number 3, 32 for the loss of 1.
The batting card of various Jahadev was bowled by Faisal. It is Mehran who is batting on 7, and on top of it is Muzahir, who is showing his class as a young all-rounder. 24 of 10 deliveries, 34, 2 for 1. No extras yet.
This is how you cement your place in the playing 11. A youngster, he struggled with the bat initially in this tournament, especially those outside the off-stump deliveries. He was finding it hard to middle them, but now he looks like completely different batter. The later half of the tournament, Muzahir looking good for Khuwair Warriors, and no Sultan in today's game. Madhuvanta, yet again another exciting talent for Khuwair Warriors. He performed really well with the ball as well as with the bat, but it's all depend on this man who is on strike, Mehran Khan. So far, he has been kept quiet, 7 of 6. Good to see senior player giving the strike to Muzahir.
That's the right for Mehran, as long as he knows that he's not at all good by hitting. Better give this young chap chance to hit, because he looks to be in supreme form. Muzahir carrying from the last innings 65 not out against Busters. He's carrying from there. It still looks superb confidence in this boy.
Hit hard. Could not find the gap towards the boundary line. Gagan Sodhi comes into play. So it's the Sharafuddin getting his first game of this tournament. So good to see giving a chance to the players who were sitting on the bench, because they know they have already qualified for the second round, sitting pretty well at the top of the table. And 3 changes they have made in this game, coming into this game, and one of them is Sharafuddin, the medium fast bowler.
Yes. Uses his feet, Mehran. But the fielder is there. Out of this, all these teams which are playing Mudassir, I have found 2 teams, complete teams in all sorts of the game fielding, batting and bowling. That is Gubra Giants and Amerat Royals.
Because the reason I think it's all depends on the captaincy. The captains were brilliant, the likes of Pratik Atavale and Prabhakaran Kannan. Thick outside edge and goes over that fielder. He tried his best. Nonetheless, 4 runs towards the short third man region.
Yes, once again came down and tried to play it on to the cover side, but took the edge of the bat over the gully fielder. Anyhow, runs are coming from this boy Muzahir. 29 to his credit now.
Runs are coming from the blade of Muzahir. Hit hard yet again. Finds the boundary. He continues to excel with the bat. A terrific batting display here in Al Imrat cricket ground. It's a youngster Muzahir show. He moves to 33 with that boundary.
What a beautiful shot. Copybook cricket down the wicket. He hammers it between cover and extra cover. Carpet shot. Nobody can stop this shot. Excellent batting so far from him for his team.
Quickly taking the single. Is there a chance? But lightning quick is Muzahir and will respond to the call. It was Mehran. So 12 runs from the first over of Sharafuddin. Another good over coming in for Khuwair Warriors.
हाँ ये दोनों अंदर से ठीक है यार
4 overs 44 for the loss of 1 chasing and 43 still 99 needed of 6 overs. 9 wickets in hand. Mehran yet to fire with the bat. We are talking about the captain's role in this tournament. Why we are praising these two captains, the captain of Amerat Royals and Gubra Giants captain? Because under pressure, they utilizes their resources quite well. They were pushed to the wall in couple of games, but they came out with the flying colors thanks to those changes made by the captains. That is the reason they are top of the table. Rafiullah comes to bowl the 5th over and the treatment remains the same. This time going towards the deep extra cover. Young lad, but strong forearms, getting him a maximum.
Amazing timing from Muzahir. You see, just it slightly short on the back foot. Place it extra cover for maximum. Enough power behind the shot from the meat of the bat. I'm sure quickly he's trying to match Aqib Ilyas' feat which he has done against his team.
Can we see the change of pace? In the air, not in command, fielder settling and no mistake. Excellent catch taken by the fielder. A good knock from Muzahir. Was going at the top gear here. Just could not able to clear that mid-off. Was miles up in the air. So entertaining knock comes to an end.
Well, yes, I think it's not timed it well. The ball is skied in the air, but a very good catch. Mohammad Muzahir, 40 of 16, 50 for 2 Khuwair Warriors.
Middle? Yeah. Towards you a little bit.
Getting a chance to roll his arms in this game, though he has gone for a max on the very first delivery. Making good comeback, getting rid of the dangerous looking Muzahir. Rafiullah strikes for the first time in his first over. It's a Madhuvanta, the new man on strike. Straight away off the mark. Trying to pull the things back in their favor. They have that advantage of posting a mammoth total on board. 143 what Khuwair Warriors are chasing. Though they are going at almost around 12 runs per over. But what matters for Khuwair Warriors is this man needs to strike. So far, quiet innings, 8 deliveries, 9 balls for Mehran. A big swing, big heave. The problem continues for Mehran Khan. He is unable to connect it quite well, not finding that touch.
He totally looks out of the form except in the one match where he scored about 40 runs. He's the captain, had to lead from the front. Talking about the captains, I believe if you are a captain, if continuous winning the matches, you have extra confidence in you and you can use, whatever tactics you have to save because you already have 4 or 5 wins in your hand. This time down the leg side to wide.
Jamil sir, again, to get those 4 or 5 wins as a captain, you need to work really hard. You need to be smart from the day one. That is what we have seen. The other team captains, whenever they won the toss, straight away they have opted to field first, but with different strategy and tactics was Pratik Tavle, the captain of Amerat Royals. Whenever they won the toss, they opted to bat first. They came out with that positive approach, keeping in mind to post a good total. This is something different kind of captaincy we have witnessed in this tournament, especially keeping in mind it's a shorter format where captains likes to chase the total. Pratik has some other thoughts. It clearly shows his stance completely different if we compare to the others.
Yes, he's a confident captain. He knows that, as I told you before also, and we discussed it a lot, that his batters never let him down all through this tournament, except on the one occasion where they lost against Ajay by 11. Otherwise, it was a complete team in all aspects of the game. And of course, his captainship is superb above all.
So far, a good over coming in from Rafiullah. We were just praising the bowler. And in the process, a no ball has been called. Keeping close eyes, Zaman Qureshi. So it will be free hit for Madhuvanta.
Yes, it's a big no ball. Good judgment by the umpire. Rafiullah trying to express more pace off the wicket. He lost the rhythm and made a no ball. Let us see how much maximum can be scored on this delivery. The free hit. Once again, it's a wide, so free hit will continue to be there.
What was looking like a good over now, turning out to be an expensive one. Without being a ball bowled, he gave away easy 3 runs. 86 still needed of 31 balls. A tough task, but you need to have that belief to believe in yourself. That yes, 1 or 2 good overs, you never know, you can go and get that 143. It's a free hit. Shaping up. Just for a single, wanted to pull, not in command, not in control. The wicket for Rafiullah in his first over, going for 14 runs. Khuwair Warriors, the halfway mark of the second innings, 58 for the loss of 2.
The sleeve is okay, no?
Changing bats.
5 gone, 58 for 2. Still a long way to go for Warriors to come up to the total 142 posted by Amerat Royals. Jitin Kumar is going to bowl the 6th over. Things look quite difficult for Khuwair Warriors at this moment with the Muzahir Raza back into the pavilion. He was right on the attack onslaught right from the first ball he faced.
Jiten Kumar Ramanandi, the left arm medium fast. Running hard the first run, but no chance of the second. Very slow off the block.
गुड वर्क यार शाहरुख जीतू भाई से रुक के
Well, 1 and 2's not will help Khuwair various. Couple of big hits, couple of big hits from both of them will definitely give them at least some confidence in this tournament. This was down the leg side, but I think, yes, there's been a wide, very close to the leg stump.
Keeping in mind, it's a shorter boundary towards the offside of the right-hand batter. Sticking to that leg stump line. In the process, a wide has been given away. But they have that luxury because they know they are defending a mammoth total, and Mehran is not in good form with the bat. Yes and no, needed a direct hit, and he has got his man. A furious the captain with Madhuvanta. This is where they are excellent. It's the new man, Sharafuddin, the young boy. He was at the point, played with soft hands, wanted to go for that quick single. Look at that clean pickup and throw.
Well, yes, brilliant work done by young chap. And there was some misunderstanding between these two. Mehran, the most experienced, got out in this fashion. It is really very bad as far as Mehran is concerned. Out for 11. 60 for 3.
अंपायर लेग स्टंप अंपायर
Covering leg. Left arm over.
60 for 3, and what a brilliant delivery outside the off stump. Jitan Kumar. Things looks not good. Welcome Shoaib in the com box.
Thank you, sir. Khuwair Warriors 60 for 3. 3 important wickets taken, and never going to be easy to be playing against somebody like Jiten Kumar, who is in such good form. He's bowling well, batting well, contributing in every department. Slower delivery and a single taken.
Yes, I think of the departure of Mehran Khan, and above all the departure of Muzahir. Looks gloomy for Khuwair Warriors. 3 wicket down, 61 runs on board. It's still a long way to go. 142 is the target. Very difficult at this moment to say something about where they will reach at the end of 10 overs.
Oh, directed would have been game over. In fact, they'll go for the second run on the overthrow. So 2 runs added to the total. They need a lot of runs from here on. Khuwair Warriors, I don't think will be able to make it to that 143. With Jiten Kumar's another over left, it's going to be very difficult. Khuwair Warriors have not are out of the race to qualify. They're playing for pride, and even that is hard to come by.
Dismal performance all through this tournament from Khuwair Warriors. Compared to the last year, they played well. Even at D20, they got a couple of wins in their favor, but this time they were totally winless up to now. Their batting is almost collapsed in all last 5 matches. Bowling a bit concerned, but unfortunately they didn't come up to their expectations to at least win at least one match. Let us see how they're going to fare today. Things also once again not in the favor of Khuwair Warriors. Halfway through, a big total in front. Maximum batters back into the pavilion. That's the likes of Muzahir and Imran Khan himself. So new batters now going for the singles and doubles, which will not definitely make anything for them.
5 overs completed. 6 over completed.
Yeah, singles and doubles are not going to work for Khuwair Warriors. It's a matter of time as Rafiullah comes in. Another single taken. So it's only formalities left in this game now. Doesn't look like they're trying to go for the big hits. 79 needed of 23 deliveries. Very difficult.
Yes, at the moment, sorry figure at the moment. Most of the batters back into the pavilion. Madhubanta is also a good all-rounder, but he needs to do something special.
White ball.
Down the leg side, some pace generated by Rafiullah, but it is down the leg side.
5 ball.
These two either has to go for big shots or just to play for the pride. Any consolation will definitely boost their confidence for the next Super League, which is coming up very soon.
Again on the stumps. Rafiullah is holding his back. It doesn't look good. Good bowling from Amerat Royals. Just haven't given away anything, and they believed in themselves. Got those wickets in time of Muzahir and Imran Khan. And since then, it's become very difficult for Khuwair Warriors to keep up with the required run rate.
This time he once again tried to heave it, but took the inner edge of the bat toward the square leg boundary for 4. Don't you think, Shoaib, these fast bowlers, after bowling, they must wear the sweater, so avoid them for any back injury?
That's right, sir. Very well pointed out. This one was hit not from the middle of the bat, as you mentioned, but 4 runs is what they'll get. Yes, they need to keep their bodies warm, especially with the cold conditions. We've seen players at the highest level do that. They either put sweaters or hot towels around their back. Good over this so far from Rafiullah.
Yes, I think in any weather, whether it is hot or cold, I've seen all the fast bowlers always having the sweater after bowling the first over, so that they could keep themselves warm. And from last 3 days, the weather is totally changed apart. It's more chilly. Just take 1 run from here. Very slow proceeding at the moment. No excitement after the dismissal of Muzahir, who was entertaining this small crowd with his brilliant hitting. Rafiullah continue.
Again trying to go big. Sohail gets a single, and that'll be end of the over. 7 overs bowled, 73 for 3.
Bowling analysis, brilliant bowling from Amerat Royals. Faisal Shah got 1 wicket of just 3 runs in 1 over. And then it was Rafiullah who got 2 overs, 24 runs, 1 wicket. Gagan bowled 1 over for 16. Hassan Ali 1 for 13. Sharafuddin 1 for 12. And Jitan Kumar Nandi 1 over for 5 runs. 73 for 3, 5 extras. Azmat possibly bowling first time in this tournament for Amerat Royals. They are giving chances to their players who was on the sidelines to have them more options for the coming important matches.
Yes, after the 10-over format, there's a 50-over format. The first D50, Super D50. That'll be interesting.
Come on, Shabash.
Oh, misfield. And that's not great effort in the field. Yes, they're in a very comfortable situation. But that is criminal. You have to feel for the bowler, Azmat.
Yes, I think it was a bad fielding. The new bowler Azmat is bowling his first over in this tournament for Amerat Royals. Left arm orthodox. Once again, slightly short and played it out to long on for the single.
Left arm over.
Side field adjustment for Azmat. This time on to the back foot, placed it out towards the cover point boundary. Fielder is there, and they comfortably home for 2. $80 is the total. Is still requiring 63 runs on 15 legal deliveries. In the air, but just fell short of the fielder at long off.
A mistimed hit. And Azmat, after giving away that lucky boundary, he's bowled okay. Just a bit short. As you rightly pointed out, first over in the tournament for him. That's full. Catches the call. Beats the fielder and it's gone all the way. Jiten Kumar Ramanandi trying his best, jumping in the air but not enough. Sohail gets 6 runs.
First maximum after a long gap. Uses his feet. One knee over the long on boundary. Jump fielder tried to catch it but it was over the maximum. This was once again in the slot. Go for second, but they managed to get only 1 run. End of over number 8. 88 for 3.
Power play, power play.
Oman D10 powered by Fancode TPT 360 LLC ITW Pro DG. Smart live production. It's a TPT 360 and IT Pro DG production for Oman Cricket Board, live from Al Amerat ground in Oman, Muscat. Those who like to see, they can put on to the YouTube. Now the power play has been called in. 2 overs left. Still required 55 for 12 balls sweep. Let us see how these two, Sohail and Madhuvanta. And this time Sohail is out. Bowled by Faisal. Brilliant bowling from him. Got first wicket.
That's on the stumps, inside edge, and the ball crashes onto the middle and leg stump, playing away from his body. Faisal generating some pace and dismissing Sohail Ahmed. 20 of 11 for him. Another wicket falls for Khuwair Warriors. It's 88 for 4.
Thank you. Umpire, leg stump. Leg stump towards you a little bit. Yeah, that's the leg, yeah.
Amin is the new man in.
Over. 5 balls.
Under very, very difficult conditions at the moment for Khuwair Warriors. 4 batters back into the pavilion. This time Faisal once again. Brilliant bowling. Within the wickets he is bowling. Not letting the batters to play comfortably. Look at the bowling figures. He has given away just 4 runs and got 2 wickets. Brilliant work done by Faisal. Only the formalities are on Shoaib at the moment.
Yes, just waiting for those 10 deliveries to be bowled because there's nothing much left in the game for Khuwair Warriors. Another attempt for a direct hit. 54 needed of 10, now 53 of 9. Madhuvanta is on 11 of 10. So Khuwair Warriors' poor show in the tournament continues.
Very disappointed, Shoaib, I'll tell you. I mean, and I'm just wondering about how about the D50, which is coming up after a couple of days gap. Down the leg side. But I think it hits the pad.
.90 on the board, 53 more needed. Nicely played in the gap. That's a very good shot from Amin. Played along the ground and 4 runs for Khuwair Warriors.
After a long quietness, we get some things to cheer about outside the office stump. Beautifully played with the vacant gully boundary. 4 runs to Amin. 94 for 4 still require 49 runs of just 7 deliveries. Let us see how these 7 legal deliveries to be played. This time in the block hole, and the ran for a quick single. End of over number 9, 95 for 4. Some spectators there coming to see Muzahir's family. I think they're watching. And he has not let them go without seeing his brilliant batting.
Oh yes, some friends and family of Muzahir coming in to support his friend on the extreme left is Shelley. This one's been played towards long off for a single.
Good general knowledge, Shoaib. 96 for 4.
Well, there you go. That's Shelley on the extreme left, Muzahir's friend. And there's also Ali and Nasser who have come out to support. So that's what friendship is all about. Well done, the lady and the gentleman. Where's Muzahir? In the dugout. Hit towards long on. Last few deliveries left. Jameel sir.
Well, I think it's just to play out the 4 legal deliveries to go, as the match is totally out of the hands of Warriors. Gloomy for them. They have not performed at all in this tournament. This time he nicely hit, picks it up, and straight to a fielder at long off. Wicket number 5.
Well, Sharafuddin, he deserved a wicket. He bowled very well. And finally, he's got one. That's the wicket again. Easy catch at long off. So Amin walks back. 7 of 5 for him. 97 for 5.
They must look out in their team, Warriors. They have to talk with the coach and the sponsors to get some good changes in the team, so that the coming D50 will be a big task for them to play. Nicely played, and there is a mix-up, and it's a run out. Wicket number 6 has just gone. Lot of hard work there for Khuwair's management, captain and the coach to do. Oh, look at that one. It was total mix-up. He just played it on, back to the bowler, call for a run. The non-striker ran himself into the striker's end. And Al-Bulushi out for 0.
Edged, and the ball trickles away towards the third fence, deep third. 4 more for Khuwair Warriors. Dying stages of the game, getting some lucky boundaries. There was a chase for the fielder, but just couldn't get there. 100 up for Khuwair Warriors, but really doesn't hold any value in this game.
But good thing that they have crossed 100 mark. At least some consolation. And this is the last ball of the over. Well, 102 for 6. Khuwair Warriors chasing 142, set out by Amerat Royals, won by 40 runs.
What a win this is for Amerat Royals. They have been ruthless in the tournament, regardless of which opposition they've played. They have believed in their strength, and they've played as a unit, and that is why they have been so successful in this format. The Oman D10, powered by Fancode. Another win for Amerat Royals, and this yet again is a very comfortable win. 40 runs margin is a huge margin in a 10-over game, and Amerat Royals have been doing that to their opposition time and time again. So that's the batting card for Khuwair Warriors. Nothing much to report there. In a chase of 140 plus, Muzahir stood out with 40 of just 16 deliveries, and 20 came from the bat of Sohail. But other than that, it was a dismal performance yet again from Khuwair Warriors, as they fell short in chasing that target down.
For the bowling, it was an excellent bowling effort from the Amerat Royals, spearheaded by Faisal Shah. It got 2 wickets for just 10 runs, economy 5 runs, and then a wicket to Sharafuddin, who got 2 overs, 1 for 19, Rafiullah got 1 for 24 of 2 overs. Nothing much about that. Brilliant bowling by Faisal Shah. He bowled extremely well with economy rate of 5, 102 for 6, where various in 10 overs, 5 extras.
That's the highlights for you. Amerat Royals have won the game by 40 runs, and that is because no other batter, in fact, besides Muzahir, looked threatening today. They made sure that they bowled in the right areas, Amerat Royals, and got wickets at regular intervals. Muzahir, while he was there, he did provide us with some entertainment. A quick fire 40 came in just a matter of 16 deliveries. Was really looking good as he has been in the last couple of games until this happened. A simple catch at mid-off. After that, it was all about surviving rather than thriving in the middle, and that was never going to help them in winning this game. They did get a few boundaries here and there, some cheeky edges as well, but Shah Faisal, he was on the money as Amerat Royals looked to defend that total of 140 plus runs. That was another wicket that fell. This was the second last delivery where a run out was effected, and I think that just tells you that Khuwair Warriors are not in the right mind as they look to get back together to winning ways, which has been a problem for them. Well, match summary. Amerat Royals 142 for 3. Pratik Athavle and Hasnain ul Wahab scoring bulk of the runs as Rafiullah contributed yet again with the bat, scoring 27 runs of just 8 deliveries. Pick of the bowlers, Sachindu taking 2 wickets and Mohammad taking 1. In reply, Khuwair Warriors got to 102, Muzahir scoring 40 and 20 came from the bat of Sohail Ahmed. Bowlers, well, they did a good job. Faisal getting 2, Sharafuddin and Rafi getting 1 each. Amerat Royals winning the game by 40 runs. So we'll dive into a short break, and when we are back, we'll be bringing you the post-match presentation. Stay tuned.
It was Amerat Royals versus Khuwair Warriors, the number one side taking on the last side of the points table. What a match have we witnessed. Amerat Royals, truly a champion side. They batted first and piled on 143 runs for the loss of 3 wickets. And in return, it was Khuwair Warriors who could just get to 102. Ultimately, it was 42-run win for this champion side. And the captain has to be the man of the match. What a knock has he played. Pratik, could you please come and collect your man of the match memento? What a knock was that. 57 runs of 27 deliveries, 4 boundaries and 4 sixes. Pratik, you're making it a habit. क्या बात है? Consistently आप score कर रहे हो.
बस कुछ नहीं, हम लोग वही ट्राई कर रहे हैं कि जितना 10 ओवर हम लोग ओपनर में से कोई भी खड़ा रहेगा तो अच्छा स्कोर बोर्ड पे लगा सकते हैं.
आज विकेट चेंज हुआ है, 7वां दिन है और नया विकेट था. पहले जो मैच हुआ उसमें इतना ज़्यादा स्कोर कुछ हुआ नहीं था, तो लेकिन फिर भी आपने वही अपने पॉजिटिव इंटेंट से शुरू किया.
विकेट का ज़्यादा कुछ इफेक्ट चेंज होने के बाद पड़ा नहीं है, क्योंकि उन्होंने भी 136 किया था फर्स्ट इनिंग में, हम लोग ने भी 142 किया, तो विकेट तो अच्छा था.
क्या बात है. कॉन्ग्रेचुलेशंस प्रतीक. सी यू वेरी वेरी सून. आप कंटेंडर्स में हो बेस्ट बैट्समैन के. इंशाल्लाह जल्दी जल्दी ऊपर भी आओगे. सी यू सून.
Yes, thank you so much.
So that's the news from the post-match ceremony. What a knock for Pratik Arthavle. Thank you very much.